All right, y'all. I'm not gonna make everybody wait today because we're got some special guests hanging out, waiting for us to get started. But happy Monday, y'all. Um, thank you guys for being patient and not freaking out over me not being here for a couple of weeks, but had a whole bunch of stuff to do. Um, what's up to everybody that's here? Let me get back. I saw people started early, but Big Chris was number one. What's happening? Um, Wild Bill is here. Mr. Mike Bird from across the pond is here. One of my members, Mike SSI, is here. Tim Justins, Shadow Ops. Oh, and Shadow Ops needs a shout out because he's got me a super chat, which I very much appreciate. What is happening? Victor RC Jets, yes, you're going to get rained on. Hardcore. We've got a lot of rain coming. Um, Snow Valley Park, I see you. Um, who else? Andy Cho, what's happening? Hopefully we get some good weather this weekend. I'll be out there and flying with you. Jelonius, Mr. Commuter, what's happening? Commuting in the rain sucks. Been there, done that. But glad you made it home safe. John T from out there in that wonderful island floating around below Australia. Jeff NC is here with us today. Jeff in Lower Alabama, what's up? George Watts, what's happening? So let's do a real quick Q&A here, and then we will get back to what we're here for, because we've got some guests here. We've got Jeff and Bobby from the RCPlanereviewer, and we got Mr. Nate there too. But let's get to some questions if y'all got them. Let's do that first. Oh, hey, Jeff NC just became a member. Thank you very much, my friend. Join the channel. I appreciate that. Charles McDaniel, what's up? Pete Lane, what's happening? Another local guy, the Fred Barron. Probably my oldest subscriber that we got on here, the Fred Barron. What's happening? Dan Laurie. So let's get started real quick on the questions. If y'all got questions, now is the time. Let's do that, and then we'll get to the program with the special guests that we got going here. Oh, hey, Plan Reviewers dropped a chat. Thank you, my friend. Much appreciated. For a little bit. But so guys, if you got questions, now is the time. Let's ask a couple questions for me before we get started with everybody. But and while you're doing that, be sure to check out the description in this on this stream, because I've got the Plane Reviewers channel there. You guys need to like and subscribe, as he always says in his videos. Comment, like, and subscribe. But do that. Help out our fellow impartial viewers here, because these guys I think they're doing the hobby a good service by doing the stuff that they do, and I appreciate it, and I hope that you guys do too. And best way to show them that you appreciate it is to join their channel, like and subscribe, as they always say. But do that stuff. I don't see any questions, so I don't want to keep everybody waiting. If ain't nobody gonna ask no questions, then we just gonna jump right into it here. But we got the man himself, Mr. Bobby, right there. There's Bobby.
Hey, what's going on? Gooniac.
One more here, Mr. Jeff.
What's going on, guys?
Oh,
the dynamic duo right there.
Yeah, triple threat right here.
Yeah, and then we got one other super dingus here, and I think I'll let him in too.
Oh,
so
super dingus.
Super dingus.
One big conversation here, but there's Mr.
Nate. I can't believe it. You actually let me in.
Yeah.
We let you in early too.
It's not fair just to make you sit there and wait, but hey, whatever.
Hey,
we're gonna have a good time today. I ain't got nothing.
We were getting lonely back there, Gooniac.
Yeah, I know you were. That's why I'm like, you know what? Let's not make everybody wait. Let's just come on.
He had snacks in the back for me, Jeff. I don't know what he had for you back there.
Yeah, I didn't have anything. Like, there's nothing in my changing room, man. Nothing.
Yeah, there wasn't anything in mine. That Chex Mix though.
Back in the
Snow Valley said sausage party.
That's another story. The whole nuts thing.
There will be no sausages.
Sausage fest.
Look at Dan Laurie. Man, I haven't seen that face in what, 2 days? Yeah, Dan, 2 days. He was down in Piedmont Saturday.
Nice.
So let's check out Shadow. He's all, yeah, Super Dingus gave Ray money for Mason's car to dig life.
Oh man.
Hey, no, my patience has been built up since I haven't had to deal with it for a while. So we're all good.
Oh man.
So hey, I wanted to have you guys on because, like I said, I appreciate the stuff you guys have been doing. I like all the speed runs, I mean, you guys are doing like 2-3 videos a week, and it's always stuff people want to see. So I like supporting stuff like that, and I appreciate y'all what you're doing over there. And I'm like, hey, let's have them on so we can chop it up and talk a little bit about what's going on.
Appreciate the invite, man.
Yeah, dude. Thanks, man, for having us. You know, it's nice to pop in, man.
Yeah. And Nate has a new plane every other week, so we got to have him here too. So
of course, man. Nate, you need to send him our way, man. Let us, let us play with some of those things you got back there.
I got a nice new plane here too, so
Ray actually has a plane that's prettier than mine.
Once.
We all four got new planes.
Yeah.
Bobby's got one. I've got one.
Oh yeah, that's true. Hold on.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got 2 airplanes in the box, man. Terrible.
The funny thing is, the original one that I had of this one I got in late 2017, and then flew the crap out of it.
Is that a Bayhawk?
Yeah, that's the 80.
Yes.
80 Hawk.
Yeah,
flew the crap out of it.
That's a different story, Shadow Ops.
Tested the X-Fly in it, and then did a whole bunch of dumb stuff with the plane. Ripped off.
Now it belongs to Rudy, and it's now green and silver.
And he put a freaking free wing fan in it. Did a whole bunch. I mean, an outrunner and all this just weirdness. But whatever, it's still flying. So I got a deal from one of my buddies who's in the Navy, and he's going to be moving to Japan. So he's like, "Hey, do you want this? I got a couple of them, and I need to sell one." So I'm like, "Yeah, tell me." Gave me a deal. Bought it. Sat in my storage for a little while. But I got it together this weekend. So
we all know Nate can't fly, so he had to pick up one of them UMXs. Is that what it was, Nate?
He got one of them little baby planes back there. It's cute, man. It's cute.
Baby Hawk, dude.
How's it fly?
It's a baby, but I maidened it this morning in 30 mile an hour, probably gusting 35 mile an hour winds. It flew great, dude.
Mrs. Firey Booty.
The weather's been
Firey Booty in the house on deck.
The weather was atrocious today, and I was like, you know what? Whatever happens, happens. So I just threw it. Dude, on 4S, this little thing rips.
Who makes that?
It's Arrows.
Okay, cool.
They came out with this and then the T-33.
With the new power systems they have, those 50 millimeters are going to be seriously legit.
4,500 kV. Yeah. They call for 3S, but dude, this Vanity SC combo does 4S just fine.
It's an FMS 4S setup, so it's going to work.
You think it's gonna be on par with the 64 millimeter? I know they're no.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Big time.
Yeah.
I figured there's a reason why they were going 50 versus 64. You know.
Yeah. It's got
you get a lot of power, and if you have a gyro in that thing, those 50s will fly like a big plane.
Yeah. It has the little vector, which is basically just a reflex.
Yeah.
Cheater. I mean, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Mike Bird said, "Great fun, little jet." Nice.
You have a gyro in there.
Yeah, hey, that sounds like me over there. I'm like, Jeff, dude, don't do the gyro. Come on, man. You don't need a gyro.
You don't need it.
Yep, you don't need it.
But it makes it better when you have it.
I do like the AS3X. I
can turn this off.
Yeah, that's always an option.
We can be good pilots and have just a little bit of assistance. I mean,
yeah. Doesn't make you a bad pilot.
It makes the plane look a little more realistic.
I'll be honest with you, in that Skywing, I want to put an aura in it. I really do.
John T said gyro envy.
I think
that the full scale F-16 is a flying gyro. So whatever.
Yeah, I think the only EDF jet I've ever owned that I wouldn't have without a gyro is the Griffin. Because dude, the Griffin when that one in the wind was like all over the place.
All over. Yeah.
And I put a Hobby Eagle in there, and dude.
By the way, did y'all see there's a new Griffin coming out too?
Oh yeah.
70 coming.
I was flying all weekend, so I didn't see it.
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
Banana's gonna offer it, but
look. Banana has been stepping up their game, dude. They're like returning back to the scene like the old school Banana hobby, like 2000 and late. You know, it's awesome.
Had a new plane every week, but yeah, they've got all this new stuff. RC Informer's been putting stuff out. he's been promoting the stuff that he's been flying. But
Gooniac, y'all said that the weather's real bad out there where you guys are 30-mile-an-hour winds, right?
Yeah, but that was like
gusting to
minimum.
60. Yeah, gusting to 60.
Dan Laurie Saturday at Piedmont at the fly-in was flying the Rafale. What's that one you got back there? Not the Bayhawk. What was he flying?
T-45.
There was a guy flying a T-33 in 30-mile-an-hour winds. Young guy. They were having a blast. Dan's a whole lot braver than me. I would have flew the Rafale in that. No
How
way.
much wind was it?
It was 30 miles. The wind socks were straight out the whole day.
Yeah, it was about 28. It was 28 here, so I know it was at least 30 there, Jeff.
Yeah, if it's steady, I can do a steady 38. But if it's
somebody
30,
crashed the. But you want to see them controlled crashes of the HST 747? Looking forward to some epic crashes.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of those.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, my thing is, dude,
I'm going to put a lemon in it.
That's definitely don't put a lemon in it. Hey, you know what? We laugh, but there's gonna be somebody that's like, I got this lemon receiver, dude. I'm gonna stick it in there.
I'm gonna put a lemon in it, and the guy to do it Ray. So.
I ain't putting no lemon in this. I wouldn't get one number one.
That's way longer than your car, dude.
You're gonna spend.
Anybody's looking for Christmas present ideas for me, that HSD.
Oh yeah,
right. By all means, send one right here.
Look at Gooniac. He's like, nope.
We will fly it until it can't be flown.
What does that thing cost? What's the cost? How much that thing cost?
What, 30? Yeah, $4,000, $3,500,
like
$500 shipping.
$100 for shipping.
35, and it's like $5 for shipping.
No.
Taxes, so $4,200.
No, thank you. What's with this chin nuts crap? Is that Michael Wrights up there?
It is.
That's him.
Chin nuts.
That's a whole other story. We can
somebody like bet him to change his name. I saw it in my chat. I was like, who is this Chin Nuts RC guy?
Look at Nate. Nate knows the story.
There wasn't.
Matter of fact, I think Nate was the guy behind.
I was Peanuts, dude.
There we go.
Spencer Keith was behind the whole nuts.
It all makes sense now.
You nuts boys.
Spencer was slap nuts.
As Marshall says, nuts to butts. No thanks.
That's funny.
Look, there he is again. I didn't know there were
LJ Hobby Life in the
thing.
Oh, jokes. He got jokes.
Look at LJ. Hey,
you got a little closer to me, LJ. You're in Arizona now. That's not too far away. That's closer than Texas was. So
my nuts, his chin, says Wreckham Royce.
Ooh.
It makes
Guys,
some chin nuts, dude.
This ain't the show for that.
Yeah.
I don't have.
He said, "Let's keep it clean, right?"
I have subscribers that don't have that kind of fans.
So. Those are called OnlyFans, dude. They're called OnlyFans.
I ain't got that kind of fans, y'all. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Man.
Just come to the Zoom if you want to see all that stuff.
So, Gooniac, let me ask you a question, man.
What's
what made you get into RC? Like, what's your story?
Ooh, I'm gonna have to ask you guys the same thing, but I'll tell you. It's let's see. Number one, my dad was a crew chief in the U.S. Army back in Vietnam, so he had a little bit of aviation already in it, and already in his DNA. So he loved aviation. Then he kind of put that on me, and I took it to a whole different level. So I fell in love with planes from the get-go. We lived nearby a naval air station. It was a naval air station at the time called Moffett Field, NAS Moffett Field. So we had planes flying over constantly, and then there's an airport, a municipal airport right there by us, Palo Alto Airport. So I saw planes all the time, all kinds of planes. And when it was a live base, you'd see all kind of stuff all the time. Tomcats, Phantoms. I'd see the U2s all the time, P3s constantly. So it's just one of those things where I always had the magazines. I had the Sears catalog back in the days with all the Cox planes. No, with the chin nuts guys, they're gonna have fun with that. But anyway, they had those little, the planes from back in the days. So I was always into it. And then my brother and I, when I was probably about 7-8 years old, we started getting busy with the trying to put something together. My brother said he'd help, and he helped me get first one we started with was a Duraplane, and crash and smash, over and over and over and over again, crash and smash, and we did that a lot for just casually for 7-8 years, and then eventually we got into a different school, and the school had a class called aerodynamics, and then that's where the RC thing really kicked off because I got had to build a plane, and then we did the ground school for private pilot's license, and then our final was putting together a plane and then flying at RC. So my teacher would fly back and forth to work, which he lived in Oakdale, and I was in Newman, and he could fly back and forth to work in 10-15 minutes instead of driving for an hour. So he'd do that, and then he was an RC pilot. Next thing you know, he taught me how to fly with Buddy Box back in the days with the wire. I ended up getting really good at it. Something clicked in my head after that, and then I surpassed him. I started teaching everybody. It went nuts. So that was it. So I've been at it ever since. Got good at it.
Sure, we can all fly real airplanes.
Yeah, pretty much. And Nate's probably going to tell us we're all wrong, but
especially
whatever.
on the simulator. No, I've got over 600
you're not
hours
wrong.
on the simulator.
Oh wait, no, I see all your stuff right there, Bob.
I'm dangerous with this,
we got
Nate.
we're flying in VR.
Yeah,
with all the controls. Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay,
give me a G1000 Garmin, and I can get you somewhere, sir.
Oh damn. Okay.
Well, I don't know.
Go ahead, Nate. We're listening.
So
wait,
real
see,
quick.
that thing's a G1000 setup.
Mm-hmm.
Oh damn. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So EQ, I see your question, and Nate was right. Anywhere from 70 to 80 will work, but 100, that's kind of overkill. But 70 to 80.
You don't need 100.
No need 100. That's too much. If you got 100, use it because they're about the same weight as the 80 anyway.
Yeah, that's what I put my little 70 F104 was 100 amp.
Yeah. Yep. So that's my story in a nutshell for RC.
Cool,
But like I always tell everybody, I sucked for a long time until I got some help. And then once I got some help and they showed me, hey, guess what? Nate's removed. Nate's removed. What do you know?
Hey, get him, Gooniac. Get him.
No, I was going to say.
I was laughing. Jeff made a face. I wasn't laughing at you.
Yeah, dude. A bunch of children in the room here.
Don't blame it on me,
I got some help. Somebody help me up in here. No, it was
That's hilarious.
I had proper instruction, and then
There you go.
It helped.
Better.
It helped.
Be careful what you say around these dudes.
You guys are gonna have to figure out how to reword our sentences here.
Yeah, man.
I mean, especially with that. Anyway, whatever.
We're playing with live ammunition over here.
Jeez.
We're like that playing with the
Can't get away with nothing.
and we're ready to go at any moment.
Yeah.
But as I tell everybody, proper instruction is all it takes. If you really, screw all this safe and all these things that they do. I mean, I get it. They're good tools. But if you really want to learn how to fly, even a simulator isn't enough. You got to have somebody that knows what they're doing to help. It makes a big difference. Absolutely. It did for me.
True.
It did for me. Because then I got better. Just all of a sudden, something clicked, and boom, that was it. Everything took off. So, Paul Ballard, what's happening? I see you. How you doing? John T, I'm glad you made it too, by the way. You never can make it to the show, but you finally did. I appreciate it. So anyway, so what about you, Bobby? What got you started?
Long story short, I was doing a job that was super stressful, and they told me that if you're going to survive in this profession, you have to have a hobby. Yeah. And so I always wanted to fly airplanes. Well, I wore glasses growing up, and I didn't have very good vision. And so I talked to my dad, and my dad's like, that costs a lot of money. So, being a pilot's not going to happen if you want to do that. So, I grew up and went to college and decided that, I needed a good hobby. And so I got into RC airplanes, and I always wanted them. And, my dad would never buy them, or my mom, they're like, they're expensive, And so I started out with one of those old school Firebird XLs. You remember those?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, dude.
Detail things, right?
That's it. Yeah. Yep. So I started at the park flying those things, and I had like one. It was bright yellow. I'll never forget. And I went up there and flew it, and it got stuck in the top of a tree. The tree was like 100 and something foot, and I freaked out, and I was like, oh my God. What am I going to do? So I called the police, and then I called the fire department, dude. I called the fire department. The police looked at me and they started laughing. They're like, dude, we can't help you.
We ain't doing nothing. What's up, Hamilton? I see you. That's why I put you up in
That's the first I've ever heard somebody do that.
Yeah. And so then they were like, why don't you call the fire department? So I called the fire department, And they're like, dude, we're not taking this big truck out here and getting on the lift to get your airplane out. And so I was like, dang. So I went back out there where the airplane was stuck in a tree and looked, and guess what? It was gone. It wasn't anywhere to be found. And I was like, oh my God. So I went back to the hobby shop. Now I got a hobby shop, local hobby shop here, a guy named Otto at Golly RC Hobby. He was like, dude, he's like, there's a remote control airfield close by. Why don't you go check it out? And I said, where? And it was about 14 miles from our house called Swamps here in North Carolina. So I went out there and looked at it, and there's a bunch of old guys out there flying. And they're like, hey, man, you can come out here and fly. We'll be more than happy to show you, the ropes and everything like that. And I will never forget, they were like, out here, you've got enough room that, you won't get stuck in any trees. If you make any mistakes, you got people who can come and help you. So I literally went out there and learned how to fly. And those dudes helped me get to where I'm at today. And it's just been an addiction from this point on. I mean, it's like I got one airplane, then two airplanes, and three airplanes, and then started building ARFs. And then, I'm telling you, man, I got into the EDF jets, and then I got into the giant scale gas planes, 50 cc, 100 cc's, and then, until current. And then I met Jeff, and Jeff's over here like, man, try these little dinky foam airplanes. And I'm like, dude, I'm not flying those little foam airplanes, dude. I'm like, those things fly like crap. And he's like, shut up and fly. And I'm like, all right. And I fly it, dude. And I kid you not, those little UMX planes fly so good because of the gyro systems.
Oh, yeah, the ATS-3X.
Completely changed my view on foam airplanes. And, like, I've deviated from my balsa planes into the foam. And now I'm getting back into, the balsa and doing both of them. But, yeah, man, that's the story, man. And so I'm here today because of it. And I met that knucklehead down there at the hobby shop. He was trying to talk to me. I didn't want to talk to him.
He was like this.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, man.
Yeah. I'm like, who's this weird dude trying to talk to me?
Hey, man.
Yeah, it's like, hey, buddy.
Yeah, he literally made me talk to him. He literally, you did, but it was the best move,
It worked
best
out
person
good,
I've ever
too,
met.
didn't it?
Yeah.
It worked out great.
Yep. He's been, a pretty good addition to the hobby, to the channel, and to the airfield out there, man. So
Cool.
That's my story. I'm sticking with it.
All right, Jeff, your turn. What's up? How'd you get into this?
So I never wanted anything to do with airplanes. Kid coming up, I didn't have much of exposure to remote control anything. I had, cheap like Radio Shack toys. And in '99, I took electronics. That was my freshman year in high school. It was just a class that I had to sign up. You had to pick a couple of electives, and I kind of got thrown in electronics, and I hated it. I was like, oh, I don't want to do this. And ended up falling in love. The teacher, he's a retired pilot. He flew RC. We built 2 planes in his class that semester. And I started, my first solo flight was in like the summer of '99. I ended up, in 2000, I ended up cutting his grass. And I would cut his grass. He owned a daycare, and I'd cut his grass at the daycare, and he ended up giving me my first plane.
Oh, damn. Nice. Okay.
So, and I got out of it for, 99 to like 2006. I got out for a few years, got back into it, flew a couple, crashed them. Was like, this hobby isn't for me. And then, 3-4 years ago, Bobby? 3 years ago, picked it back up and went full-fledged. I mean, just
Full throttle.
Yep.
I was going to say something else, but with all the the characters in here, I can't. So you know how it is.
Keep it clean. Yeah.
Point taken, right?
Good job.
And it's just it's consumed my life, so to say.
Yeah.
Doing a YouTube channel, guys, is like Bobby would say. You'll know, it's like a second job.
Yeah, and
in
I
order to put out good footage.
I had to take a break from it for a while.
Yeah.
Break came in.
You have to make
smoke
content.
your bags.
Yeah, you have to.
We'll go out there and fly, and I'm like, Bobby's like, okay, let's shoot some videos. I'm like, no, Bobby, let's just fly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Jeff, we have to make some videos, dude. Then we can play.
Right.
So the first plane that I flew was it was a Hobbyco Superstar EP.
Okay.
Which was a brushed tail dragger, 3-channel,
Wow.
no
Yep.
ailerons.
Phone one. Yep.
Had the the wire hanging out the back that long from the receiver.
And the wings like this, all
Yeah.
bent up.
That was
It was
22 megahertz.
Yeah.
it was fun, man, and that was kind of the start of it all. And now I'm doing everything from 3D to I can't do helicopters, can't do them. Trying, can't do them. But 3D scale. Bobby got me into jets. I was scared to death to fly jets. First jet I got was right after I met Bobby. It was the Free Wing 64 millimeter F-18. You remember that, Bobby?
Oh, yeah.
I do remember that.
Plane.
Yeah.
That's a good plane. Those things fly really good.
I was like, Bobby, how am I going to fly this thing? It doesn't have any rudders. Like, he's like, oh, you don't need rudders. And I was like, I flew 3 channels years and years and years ago. I need rudders,
Yeah. I was like, trust me, it'll be okay.
And then, it's just kind of been a snowball effect there. I blame a lot of it on Bobby.
Hey, dude. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Because of Bobby, I've got a trailer to keep all my airplanes in because I don't have a garage like Bobby. So
look, dude, I didn't make you go out there and buy a car hauler.
I'll tell you what, the garage is a lifesaver, dude.
It is.
I moved into this house, or we moved into this house in March, and having a garage. I didn't have a garage before, dude.
Yeah, and instead of it being for cars, Nate just took it over for all his planes.
Actually, a car could go in here, except all this crap right here is for my parents' bedroom when it gets remodeled. So, actually, I'm not the one causing the problem.
He said, "I'm not the one. It's not me."
Well, I should say that problem.
That's funny. That's funny. What about you, Nate? What got you into it, man?
I've been around airplanes all my life. I mean, my first air show I was one when I went to Fleet Week.
Hey, Nate, real quick. Mike Bird said he served 22 years full time and almost 3 part time in the Royal Marines, 40 Commando. When I came out, I got bored very quickly. Started drinking bad. RC saved me. That's awesome.
That is awesome, Mike. Hey, appreciate your service too, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry, Nate. I just thought that needed to be highlighted.
No, I've been around airplanes all my life. First air show I was one, San Francisco Fleet Week. Blue Angels, and Ray, the whole Fleet Week thing.
Yep.
I think that year the Red Arrows were there too that year. This was what, 06? And
they've been. I don't know if it was the Red Arrow. I think it was it was the Red Arrows. You're right. I missed it, but they were there.
Yeah. But yeah, I've just been around airplanes all my life, and I've been going to air shows as a young kid. But then the field I fly at, Tomcats, they used to it was like the beginning of July, they did an RC air show.
Yep.
They'd have all the
whole
RC
weekend. The whole weekend.
Yeah. But then at lunchtime, they'd open up the snack shack, but then they'd open up the flight line, and then all the pilot stations, they had people doing buddy boxes. And I was 6, and my mom's like, well, and I went to I'd gone. This is like my second time going to the RC air show, and my mom's like, oh, you want to go try the buddy box thing? And I'm like, yeah, sure, and I did it, and I actually did good. I was flying it well enough to the point where the instructor wasn't flying it faking me doing well, like a lot of them do, and I'm a victim of that because later on I did that. I did the whole buddy box thing for the air show, but I did well enough at it. And I thought, oh, this is cool. So then I started going out to the field just every weekend. It's like a normal person, and eventually I met a guy, and the guy who taught me to fly. And, started doing the buddy box thing. My first airplane was the original Apprentice, no gyro, no safe, no nothing. The original Apprentice, flew that a ton. I had that plane for 3 years and, got good at it. Same thing as Ray, passed up my instructor. And, then I started teaching people how to do it. And just 10 years later, RC wise. And then I started doing the full scale thing 6 years ago. And, got my glider license. Once I turn 17, I'll have my single engine private. Yeah.
Good for you, man.
That's a couple months, right? In February?
February, yeah. So 2.5 months, 2 months, something like that,
I want to be like him when I grew up.
I was getting ready to say, dude, I want to grow
Bobby,
down so I can grow back up like him, dude, and get my pilot's license. You know what I mean?
Yeah, now that we live here, dude, I'm 10 minutes away from the plane. I can solo it. I can fly. I mean, not this week. Weather's nasty.
Your plane will be flying backwards.
In this wind.
Full takeoffs, dude. I mean, the wind's right down the runway at the airport, but obviously I'm just
You have like a 15-foot takeoff roll and you're in the air.
You know what? I'm telling you, dude, the 172, if you drop full 40 degrees of flaps and come in at 55, dude, the Cessna can land in pretty short distance if you're good.
Yeah.
What's everybody's favorite plane, Nate? What's your favorite plane?
Oh, don't make
That
me
you
answer that.
not 1-to-1, like what you have right now.
What
Or
I
what
have
you
right
don't
now,
or what you want. Like what's like your
I can answer what I have. So I don't know if I can call it my favorite or if like I could only have one. I mean, that's probably the same thing. But okay, when it comes to right now, when it comes to EDFs, if I could only have one, it would be the E-Fly Viper, hands down.
Yep.
90 Viper.
the 90 millimeter?
Yeah.
The crazy thing is that plane has totally blown me away. It flies amazing.
Yeah, and Ray's like one of the pickiest dudes I know. So that's saying a lot.
And it's it was bind and fly. I haven't touched it. Won't mess with it. I'm gonna leave it alone. It's perfect out of the box.
Which plane was this again?
The E-Flight 90 Viper.
Oh yeah, man.
Dan Lawler says his is the Rafale, and I tried to buy his Rafale from him this weekend. I was like, Dan, what do you got to have for it? I was like, I'll give you half off. You nosed it over. I'll give you half off.
You get discounts for dents and dings. It's a discount.
I don't have one favorite, but I'd say three. This is one of them. The FMS Hawk is just full on amazing.
That's what I was going to get at.
Hands down, it's a good.
I was going to get to must-haves, not favorites.
Yeah. So the other one's the F5. Mine's old and ugly, but still, it's the F5. Yeah, hell yeah.
Interesting.
F5.
I love that.
Badass.
I love that F5.
Badass. Mine's
had
ugly.
one of those.
I did, man, but mine was.
Wheels.
Dude, those wheels are like that big,
small,
and on our grass field, it's still launched.
Grass
It's still
field.
launched. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the way. That's why mine's so ugly, because of where we used to fly it. But we used to take off from a path, and then
Baylands, dude.
Baylands, and that's before the new updated power.
You got to hit the bumper; it won't get in the air.
Yeah, if you don't hit the bump, it'll fly right at the trash can.
It sounds like how some of my jets do on our field. It won't rotate until it hits the drop off.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's okay. So it was fun. I need to find that video too. We'd have to go, because they had the old Outrunner, which was not powerful enough until you got up to speed. So we'd go barreling down. Number one, you have to get the thing straight, and there was a little dip, and that would shoot it into the air. And then you could just turn a little. You had to turn a little bit, and then just hold it, and then it would pick up speed and go. If you missed that dip, there was a garbage can, and it was headed straight for it, and you would barely miss it. And if you did, if you freaked out at all, you were going to hit it. So my buddy Frank and I, we used to do that. We'd always have to hit that bump. If we didn't, it was pucker, big time pucker. Like, oh shit, the damn thing's coming. Here comes the can, and you got to miss the reeds, and you got to miss the tree. But as it is now, that thing would take off in half the distance. Because they've upgraded the fans. But the new fan that Nate had, the 9-blade, just the 9-blade Inrunner was good. But now that they've got the new...
but I'll tell you what, dude.
The FMS, that was a huge change.
Yeah.
And my X-Fly is a big change. But yeah.
Yeah, Paul Ballard selling his
I like that list.
after I just bought one.
Which one?
He's got the AL37.
Is that what's in that box behind you back there?
Yeah, that's what that is. Yeah,
Jeff, the fact it's still in the box disturbs me, man.
Is it?
That's just neglect. You know who you remind me of? I'm not even gonna say it.
Don't even say it. I know we have the same initials.
They got the same name, so
Yeah, exactly.
Look, man.
Jeff's Customs, dude. Only dude I know who have 20 planes in the box behind him, and it's just like,
At least
I'll get to it when I get to it.
I'm scared, Bobby. I'm scared because I want that plane to look right. I want to wait to order the graphics for it. So if I know if I open it, it's gonna fly. I'm gonna fly it.
What are you gonna do to it? What scheme? Yes, John T. I've been trying to make that happen, dude. When's your birthday, Ray?
It's in May 23rd.
I gotta buy
Gemini.
That's right.
Hey, me too.
There we go.
Yeah.
I want to do the FedEx scheme.
Okay. I did an American on mine. It looks like a badass.
Oh, you want to do the FedEx? You want to be those guys that throw the boxes down and kick them on people's
and evidently, I'm going to be the guys that sign for your package and doesn't even deliver it.
Doesn't deliver.
Oh, that guy right there. That's
No, they got me yesterday. Says it's delivered yesterday at 2:00.
Oh, it was just not to your house.
I hope they drop my new toy off tomorrow so I can fly it Wednesday.
So as Nate knows, with my F-104, we call them Foot X because the thing had been totally stomped on. Those feet marks all throughout the box.
Dude,
so.
that's what they do, man. They manhandle those packages.
Totally.
My cousin used to work for FedEx, and dude, he said they chuck boxes like they're
Literally.
basketballs. Like there's no love. And if it says fragile on it,
that makes it worse.
Yeah, they just chuck it like it's a basketball. Yeah. They do not care. They do not care. I was like, what happens if it's broken? They're like, we still send it. We're FedEx. I was like,
yeah.
Jeez.
Send it anywhere in the world. Doesn't matter what condition.
Yep.
Yeah.
I say, but those are good planes, though. Those are actually good planes.
So that was 2 for me. I said the F5 and the
Hawk.
And the Hawk. But my third one, Nate's gonna. You know what I'm gonna say. It's the one I fly the most.
Which one is that?
Oh no.
I call it I call it the Baby Fate.
Oh yeah, the baby fate.
The 70 millimeter F-18. So,
ooh, who makes that one?
FMS.
That's badass.
Those three.
Jeff, did you have that one?
No, I've got the what's left of the 80 millimeter E-Flight F-18.
Uh-oh.
Man,
it was a good plane.
I got to get mine back in the air. So.
Look, it was like Old Faithful. How many times did we run that thing off the end of the runway, Bobby? I mean, blades of grass went straight through the leading edge. So,
yeah,
dude, you should have seen Sharam's Ray, dude. He literally flew that thing like straight into the runway.
Which one?
His E-Flight.
Oh no!
Next time, left the flaps down in a dive.
Oh no! No, you can't
Dang.
do that.
I was trying to take off in 30-mile-an-hour wind Saturday, and literally, look, need to rotate that F-18, Jeff. You're funny, Dan. There he is. Look, he was there. Look, twice. I tried it twice.
Hey, did you do what I said with the flaps or no?
I didn't do it with flaps because I was flying into a 30-mile-an-hour headwind, man. Why would you need flaps?
I know.
Oh, I mean, 30-mile-an-hour. I was like, okay, to be good. And it literally went off the end of the runway.
Yeah.
And so I was like, all right. So I slid it all the way to the very end. I said, Dan, I'm going to try it again. And literally, as soon as it went to rotate, the wind took it and it like darted towards people. So I had to like kind of nose it in.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh. Yeah, they don't do very well with any sort of off the runway anything.
Look at Dan. He wouldn't listen to me. Thanks, buddy.
Hey, Dan, newsflash. He never does, dude. He never does.
Hey, you got to learn the hard way.
And never will. That's
You
funny.
have to learn the hard way.
Hey,
So, hey, Ariel RC Works, he said something that I was going to bring up anyway, that new X-Fly bird. You know, we had two
I bought the Firey Wing PSA.
two birds come out the same day. X-Fly was first, and then Free Wing debuted theirs on their live stream next. But yeah, I like the X-Fly bird. It's a little bit bigger from my. It's a different. Nate, you know those planes. So which one's which?
It looks like they just measured it without the winglets.
Is that what it was?
They look like
it's like 2
carbon
inches
copies.
difference.
Yeah, they're like so close. But no, so the Free Wing is a Gulfstream 500 and the X-Fly is a 650.
So there's a little bit of a difference.
The real one's bigger. So they're probably like the exact same scale. It's just the X-Fly variant of the Gulfstream is
Right, a little bigger. Yeah.
I bought the Free Wing just because. I mean, dude, something fit. I'm telling you, dude. Like
I'm going Free Wing too, just for parts alone and availability.
Parts availability, and the airplane will be. The airplane ain't gonna get discontinued in 2 years.
Yeah.
But
bingo.
And the white is painted, and if we're being honest, the silver's not for me. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But you just said you painted at American Airlines on your AL-37.
It don't matter. No way.
I didn't paint it. I didn't paint it silver. I left it white.
Hey Jeff, I'm buying both of them because I don't want to have to pick. And after I get one, you're gonna buy it, Jeff.
That works really good. I'm just gonna fly yours, Bobby.
It always is the case, dude. So that's why I was just like, it's cool.
Yeah.
I watched both.
I'm not hating on either.
I watched both videos, and I listened to the Free Wing fly, and I listened to the X Fly. The X Fly was quieter, so that tells me, better fans. I'm going for the X Fly. I'm gonna try the X Fly.
What's the price on the X Fly? Do we know?
I don't know. Nobody knows yet. I think we're finding out tomorrow.
It's on BitGo's website. There's no pictures, but it's $570. So
$570. So it's a moot point, really.
$30 cheaper.
$30 cheaper. But I'm just,
Yeah.
I don't know when they're going to be here. That's the if the X-Fly, if the X-Fly was available to buy, I probably would have got that one.
Yeah.
But because, dude,
you're not getting your free wing till at least March.
That's what they said. I
Bingo.
saw something on it that said March.
Now, Free Wing is notorious, though, for saying March, but it'll come in like
June.
that's what I said.
January.
Like, it's probably not going to take that long. They're just saying that long so that because if they say January and it shows up in March, then people will be like,
that's a typical sales,
So it'll probably come in sooner. I mean, it's easier to tell people further out and then.
I wouldn't be surprised if that F-14 shows up in March.
I would. It's E-Flight.
Well,
yeah.
Never mind. But
Who's going to buy that though?
yeah, well, yeah.
A lot of people did already. I ain't gonna be one of them.
I'm not one of them.
I told Jeff I'll probably get one. I don't know if I will buy one. I don't know, man.
Here we go, Matt M. Okay.
They're gonna discontinue it.
Yeah.
6 months after they sell it, they're going to discontinue it.
X-Fly.
This is the problem that I feel like with E-Flight. It's just like they discontinue their good planes, and then you're kind of left out scrambling for parts or planes. Yeah. And then, there's no longevity when you buy those planes versus Free Wing. They're in it for the long haul, man. And
they have them almost indefinitely. Yeah.
And their parts are, if they use one, they tool for multiple planes. So I'm just.
Yeah. That's why you have a Free Wing jet for 4 years, 5 years.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's why your F5's made it this long, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
FMS is close to the same, I think. So, but that's why I was going for Free Wing too for myself. I like their product. They take good time. They care about, people. They think about the grass guys that take off on grass runways. And so,
and that's the thing. They take that into account with every plane they make. So
everyone.
If people want to be able to fly off of grass, then make sure that they have it set up for them too.
I just like the Free Wing more. That's just.
And hey,
you get what you want.
Everybody can choose what they want. That's
your
choices.
money. You spend it how you want to.
Exactly. It's your money.
And choices are good.
Yeah.
You don't have to stick to one. You can choose.
And that's why they came out with that 747 for $3,500 plus $500 shipping.
Somebody will buy it. Somebody
will buy it.
Several people will, and several people will crash, and several people will post them videos, and I'm gonna watch and laugh at every single one of them.
Yes.
I'm gonna be over there like MacGyvering that bastard back together. Like somebody sent me their crash plane. Me and Bobby are good at gluing foam.
Me and Jeff will be the guys that buy it after you crash it.
Shoot, that's a plane you need a good 6 bags to go pick up pieces. Not just one.
Dude. That's gonna hurt your feelings when it goes in. But like I said, if you've got that disposable income and you feel comfortable spending that kind of dough and you got it like that, then by all means, fire away. It is what it is. But I just at the end of the day, it's a foam tube with 290 mils, and probably, a couple $100.
Hey, I like what Paul Ballard's saying here too, because main reason why I want to get the X-Fly is because I want to support Banana Hobby because they're a local California shop.
Do it.
And they got me started with little 50 millimeters. One of these actually, it was similar to what Nate has, but I bought all my 50 millimeters through those guys, with the exception of a couple that I got from Hobby King.
So Gooniac, back in the day, before I was flying, but wasn't really flying. I was, I was okay. I used to watch Pete. You remember old school Pete?
Oh yeah, Pete from BananaHobby.com.
Boom! I used to watch him.
I met the guy. He's cool.
You?
Yeah.
I used to watch him, and I was like, dude, Banana Hobby has freaking B-2 bombers. They've got, dude, they had the edge on EDF jets.
Yep.
Like they had everything, man.
Yep.
And I just remember, like, he was like kind of one of the OGs back in the day, man, doing the whole video RC thing.
And they called them the backpack jets too. But what most people don't know, he's a turbine heli pilot and all that. He flies everything.
Wow.
And he's a good pilot.
Well, and Pete's kind of a family friend of ours, so he's a good dude.
I met him at Apollo back in 2016.
Dude,
big shout out to Pete, man, for pushing.
He gave us the badges at AMA Expo to skip that like mile-long line, dude.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
And dude, I remember watching him, and I was like, "This dude's got like so much. Like he's got his vibe is so different. You know what I mean?"
and he's super mellow and super nice, and
Yeah.
even more so in person than on camera.
Yep.
Because that was more of like an act.
No, he's a good dude.
But he's
He's
really
really
cool,
short though. Holy crap!
really cool person.
Easy on the short dudes, man. Easy.
Oh, shit,
You know,
I'm second
wanna
shortest
be
in the house.
Baller.
I'm 5 foot nothing, dude. I'm 5'7", man. You know, let's you know. But I keep it clean though.
Hey,
So,
Paul
yeah,
Ballard,
but,
I got a 64 millimeter A10. I'll sell you.
I'm 6 foot, so I
Oh,
can't.
well,
How tall are you,
Yeah.
Gooniac?
Freaking Nate's passed me up.
a giant.
Shoot, man. I used to be 6 feet. I may not be that anymore because I've gotten older. You start
Shrunk.
shrinking. Start shrinking up. all them big 80-pound batteries I got to throw around. I'm sure that's got me to start shrinking.
Oh, you know it.
Yeah. But, my youngest is 6'6", so.
Wow.
Yeah, man, I thought I was tall.
No, you're not, Joe.
Well, you are, but
I mean,
my youngest, he blew me away. What the heck? Somebody putting that weirdo VOA? What the heck?
yeah, I saw that.
Who the heck?
It's either Russian.
No,
Angelo,
no.
dude.
I don't know what that means.
I don't need none of that. Yeah, no.
Bobby, you know my boss here, right? Rob.
Yeah.
There's a guy, Big Jerry Svensson, who is bigger than Rob.
Oh, Big Jerry does the fence
And,
out there in Holly Springs.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, fellas.
Yeah, I knew of him back in the day. Yeah.
That's a big boy. Rob's a big boy, and that boy's bigger than Rob.
He's like country, and that's country big.
That's
These
a
are dudes
country.
that are, yeah, dude. These dudes are like eating corn and like corn bells of cake.
Corn.
Like, yeah,
Like
dude, this is
It's like they're
these-
here in the woods or something,
Yeah.
Bobby. Come on, man.
yeah,
man,
these boys
that's
are
just
corn
wrong.
fed and eating potatoes and
Cornbread
stuff,
big.
dude. Yeah, it's that cornbread. I'm
wow.
telling you, man.
Wow.
These dudes are big, man.
As a
You don't want to get too close. If you grab them, you're in trouble. So, but if you run from them, you're gonna be all right. They're
I mean,
not
he's
gonna
like-
catch you.
Andre the Giant, man, he's huge.
Yeah.
Ariel said, "Bobby, thought you were getting the 8S F4. Who says I'm not?"
So Maxim
Yeah.
Laren.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what this person's saying. If they're sending because every time I do a live stream, I get some crazy Russian something with like porn links and
Oh,
comments. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the heck?
yeah.
If that person's not saying it, I'll leave them alone. But I just don't know what the heck that stuff means.
Oh man, yeah. Aerial RC Works. Yeah, it's coming, dude. That airplane's been on my bucket list for so long. It's just kind of like I've got to get it. I'm tired of it. But
Yeah,
the problem
Ariel,
is,
you got a rent shoe, by the way.
Christmas is right here, you know. So I'm trying to do the proper thing for the kids, you know, and also treat myself too. So, but
What were you showing, Nate? What is that?
he's showing his
He's showing his order.
Pre-order.
Order confirmed, dude. I'm also looking at a shipping tracking for another one.
I say just get both of them, Nate. I mean, it's
Nate can get that one. I'll get the XY. We'll fly them in formation together. Y'all can
That'd
see
be
what
awesome.
works, what doesn't. You know, go from there.
There you go. I'm sure
I'll even have that new receiver that I got, and we'll put that.
it'll be going in mine, dude. So there you go.
it'll
We
be-
can
it'll
literally-
be good.
you know.
How fast do we think that airplane's going to do?
They look pretty damn fast.
I was thinking the same.
The
I don't-
X-Fly. I mean, I don't think you'd want to fly it as fast as it would go because stuff would start flying off. But
I don't like the dudes that Motion sent the plane to, but they got it to go 140 miles an hour, and they showed it on video.
totally believe it. But you
I
also
believe
got to
it.
remember where they fly is way the hell up there.
That's true. They have a lot
Higher
thinner.
elevation.
They have planes that have gone faster than anybody because of them being so high.
Oh wow.
So I don't know. We'll see. Easily 120 to 140, somewhere in there. If that's what you want to do. I wouldn't want to do that. I'd want to
No,
fly it around.
I'll be flying it like the AL, dude. I love my AL.
Dude, that AL is awesome, man.
Actually, that'd be
Stop
cool
talking
too.
about
Because
the AL. I ain't put mine together yet. Y'all be quiet.
hey, that's your fault though, man. Come on. You
Yeah,
can-
yeah. Be quiet, dude.
Thank you. Yeah. Hey, look, Gooniac. So I was talking to Jeff about he was thinking about putting the X-Fly 70 mils in there.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm like,
In which
that's
plane?
what 21 kV versus 2200 kV. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, Jeff, yours will have the new in runners, dude. Yours will be Bobby's has got the outrunners, dude. Yours will be quite a bit faster than his.
I don't know
Oh,
if I
yeah?
got the outrunners in it or not. To be honest with you,
Is that the one that you did the video on a long time ago before like the last one?
yeah, it's the
Yeah.
same
Yeah,
plane.
yours has got the outrunners. Mine
You can
has
tell
the
by the way
outrunners.
you can tell by the way they sound. The
Mine-
end runners. Oh, hey GB, what's happening, GB?
Aerial RC.
Well,
I'm
then I'll
glad
tell you
it was
what,
it was
I'll buy
Gooniac's
those in
idea to
runners.
put the X-Fly in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
For which one?
And for the FA-18. And to
There's
be honest with you guys, I don't know if y'all know this or not, but like most of the questions that we have in reference to ducted fan units and stuff like that, I go to Gooniac. That dude has the information and fact. And like he was the one who told me to buy the X-Fly 70 millimeters and try them in that SU-30 that I got from E-Flight, and it transformed it. It actually gets off the ground.
Yeah,
Hey,
they
there's
get
an
off the
rescue on there, Bobby. That was quick. That was sweet.
They always do that, dude. That's just them checking the box. That's their
Whoever
job.
packs it. Yeah. Now, see, when you guys really want service, the coolest thing, I don't know if you guys ever bought stuff directly from FMS. Those
No.
people are cool because every time they send you something, you get a gift.
Oh yeah, and
Doesn't
RC Castle, dude. Every time I get a fan from RC Castle, they put like a Chinese lollipop in there, dude.
They'll give
Oh,
you a
wow.
gift. Yeah, RC Castle does it too. But
I threw that stuff away, man. I
FMS,
didn't trust it.
So Gooniac.
they're going to give you something.
yeah. He said, I don't trust it. Yeah, hey, we're a little skeptical down here in the South, dude. We're not so, we won't take
they're
candy from a stranger.
spreading the love in the wrong kind of way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, Gooniac, my question was this. What do you think about the X-Fly 70 since I didn't know I had the older ones? I did see that they upgraded the fans in it.
Mhm.
And
For which one?
seemed fine for the AL-37.
Oh, dude, they'll be sweet.
Yeah, the new the stock fans. Okay, number one for the AL-37, the stock outrunner's fine. You don't need to change it. They work fine. You're never going to be full throttle. You're always going to be sometime around half. Maybe you don't even need full to take off.
Oh, dude, I do full, and it's faster than what it needs to be.
Way faster. Yeah, way faster. So if you do get the in runner, the in runner is just going to make it even better.
You're talking to Jeff here, dude.
So I might get it then.
And who is it? John T. John T has them.
Well, and dude,
He had some X-Flies.
The X-Fly has the swirl on it, so
it has a swirl. Yeah,
that looks really tiny.
So wait, turn it around.
Turn it around.
Yeah.
That's what they all say. But yeah, that's what. I mean, in reference to
2100 kV.
2100.
Yeah, that's more than enough.
2952. The new one, 2952, 2100s.
Yeah,
the new
more
ones.
than enough.
Is that what's in there, Jeff?
Yeah.
Man, I might just buy like the whole nacelle with that in there and just be done with it.
You can, can't you? Can't you do that?
Yeah, and just complete drop in.
No, but even if you just took the fan, that's right. Okay, no,
Paul
get the
Ballard's
nacelle.
like, but does it really need to go faster?
Yeah,
it doesn't need to go faster.
Everything can go faster.
Yeah, why not?
Yes.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. So
somebody
Paul
was like,
Ballard,
"Do you really need to speed trial the AL-37?" And me and Jeff were like, "Yeah."
Does the one with the end runner still come with 60 amp ESCs? Because mine has 60 amps. I don't know if maybe they went to 80 amps with the end runners.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. What you got to remember is that the end runner is going to give you better thrust, so you don't need to use it for power, but you can use it for climb.
Oh, okay, it's still got 60. So you can just do the end runner replacement. You don't have to upgrade the ESCs. Oh yeah, Jeff's got it right there. So
Somebody got a question. Okay, let's see.
It's still 60s.
That's all you should need. It's especially since they dropped the KV down. It won't even pull 60.
It still looks yellowed.
Uh-oh.
Maybe it's the lighting in here.
Jeff is so particular.
He's got a Ariel.
I love it.
Has a good question. If you want to make an ESC longer, what's the best way to do it?
You mean
I've been trying to figure that out my whole life.
Hey, I heard if you pour Coca-Cola on it, it'll make it, Jeff. But I don't know. That's what the old dudes say around here.
Here we go again.
That's what the old dudes say. Coca-Cola, man. I don't know.
We'll talk about that coconut oil.
like
We'll
you
bring
guys.
coconut oil in there.
Uncle Bobby.
That's my Uncle Bobby, dude. One and only.
So,
Man, the myth, the legend.
one of the ways that I've, if you have to make things longer, it's better to make the The motor leads, you try not to, unless they come that way. But the battery leads the shaft. Is the shaft bent?
GB said, "Be right back. Gonna buy some Coke." I'd never leave you astray, GB. Never did. Nothing but facts over here.
If you're gonna extend anything, you don't want to make them too long. God, I can't speak anymore.
I was gonna say you should just stop talking.
Y'all are just going the wrong way here.
Just stop talking.
You see what happens.
Add some wire to the battery side, not the motor side.
Yeah.
Because if you make the motor wire lengths different, it can screw things up.
Yeah.
So it's better just to do
The only time you can't get away with that though is if you do like a FMS in a Freewing, because like Freewing does things opposite. Freewing makes their motor wires real long versus FMS makes them real short. So like when I did the upgrade into the F5, I cut the heat shrink around the ESC. I desoldered them at the ESC and just made the motor lead longer. But I didn't like chop it and put a wire in between. Like I just desoldered it and made a longer wire.
Yeah, and the key to it with the motor wires, make sure the motor wires are all the exact same length.
Oh yeah.
Because that can mess up the windings and the way things work inside the motor. So.
So, do you guys think I should upgrade then the ducted fans in the into AL37, or you think it's just going to be kind of null?
I don't think you need
Jeff.
to. It'll help. Okay, so put it this way: if you put the in runners in there, you'll get better cruise, you'll get better climb, you'll get off the grass faster. Do you have to change it?
It does.
I know they do. And I know they do.
Need it. And if you get it, well, you'll have to like make extensions because you see the nacelle Jeff's got. It's long ass wires.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to do some soldering. I would say you don't have to. And if you
probably just keep it the way it is and fly Jeffs.
They're saying just steal Jeff's.
Just steal.
Yeah,
Jeff's.
I think you guys are right. I will just steal Jeff's. You know how much stuff Jeff has stole from me? I think, yeah. Why not?
Hey, you guys are friends. You're just borrowing stuff. What are you talking
It's
about?
true.
And we even talked about it. I said, Bobby, we just need to work on like a lend lease borrow program.
How did that work for Great Britain when they did that
borrowed
lend lease stuff, dude? They never paid. I'm just kidding.
Oh man, here we go. Here
No,
we
it's
go
cool.
with Wreck-'em Roy. Look, come on now. Here we
Bring
go
on
again.
the
Hey, whatever floats your boat, man.
I was getting ready to say, dude, they need love too.
So, hey, Garfield got a good question. What are your thoughts about the X-Fly versus this Freewing 70? I mean, I can give my thoughts. I don't know if you guys have
X-Fly all day.
Yeah. The X-Fly 70, I didn't get but 1.5 flights on mine with my F-104. But
I felt bad that I didn't have one to fly formation with you with.
Yeah, and you had the original.
I had the 2210 Freewing, but I mean, mine probably lasted 150 flights before it made itself a lawn dart.
So Andy Cho, he actually took the one that I had in my F-104 and put in his F-35. And F-35 is quieter, a little bit faster, and flies longer. So the X-Fly 70 is pretty good. And yeah, the X-Fly is good considering what it is, especially for the price. But as John T is saying here, it was some people defected.
Yeah, I heard that.
One company to another.
Yes,
I heard that. Yeah.
It might be dumb, and I could probably take a Sharpie and do my own little swirl.
That's what I said.
But I think that adds character, man. That's like
if you want the
especially
swirl,
on the AL37.
Just do what I did and just get a white paint pen.
So who the hell's Ashley Ray? So here we got these freaking
dude. What kind of people you got coming into this?
Oh
room?
my god! What the heck, y'all? Come on now.
I'm trying to find
You need a bouncer for this room, like at the door.
Hey, moderators, all y'all moderators, get to work.
I got it. I got it out.
I'm trying to find my lawn dart F-104 pictures, dude.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It was bad.
That was bad, dude.
That was easily a 150 mile an hour crash.
150 mile an hour straight into the ground. It wasn't a space needle. It was a dirt needle.
It was like poof, you could actually hear. You could hear it when it hit.
And it hit, and then the sound came 2 seconds later.
Yeah, I was like, "What the hell? What the hell was that?" And he's like,
"Oh yeah." And I was flying, and I came into and I had gotten brand new batteries. I was doing speed passes, and you know, that was one of the last planes that I put a Lemon RX receiver in, and you know, I'm like,
I mean-
speed pass, and then it's like this, maybe 100 feet up, and I'm like, oh shit.
And that's all I heard. Oh shit. And I heard it. I'm like, what the heck? What was that? He's like, F-104 just went in. I'm like, oh.
No, the
That
first
F-104, I've seen so many crash videos and so many bad videos of that thing. That's one airplane I've stayed away from.
I haven't posted mine. The 70 flew amazing.
70 flies amazing.
It flew so good.
It doesn't.
That 90, I try to stay away from that, man. That thing makes me a little.
You know what?
My gut tells me to stay away.
The 90's not that bad. Now here's the thing.
The 90s.
The 90's bad.
The wings are like this big.
I know, but they got a real thick airfoil and they have a major high
non-scale
angle of attack. But the deal is, the original one had that real heavy ass 90 millimeter fan.
Here, Nate, I heard you need one.
So now that they changed the fans, it's better.
Or do you want to bang? Would you like to bang instead?
Oh, the bang's good, dude.
What about buzz balls? Y'all got those buzz balls things?
Oh yeah, dude. My wife loves those, and I've tasted them. I'm like, oh, it's a headache in a bottle.
Yeah.
Bobby's made a plane look like that before.
Yeah, and he almost hit that house thing. You almost hit that house.
Dude, that Hellcat that I had. I'm surprised I didn't catch on fire.
It never did.
See, Dan.
It definitely burned internally though, because obviously I plugged into a checker, there was nothing.
Wow.
And it didn't smell very good. I wish that was on video because it was just wicked. But yeah, and then there's out at this field, there's like a little like wood structure, like nothing. I don't know what it is, but like if it would have hit the wood structure, that would have been hilarious.
Jimmy said, I saw the crash in person and was sworn that video footage would not reach YouTube.
I still have to post mine. I crashed mine. Mine just fluttered to the ground.
You know what's insane though? It hit at a point where the EDF survived, and that EDF I can still use. The EDF is fine.
But you know the cool thing though is about all this is like we post those videos because it's it's a part of the hobby, man. We all
yeah, dude. I was laughing my ass off out of this. I'm like, well, shit. And I had like 150 flights on this plane. I didn't give a crap.
Yeah, I mean it's
Ray's was brand new.
I got 1.5 flights.
Dude, that's what hurts. That's what bothers me. Or when I do something stupid and it's like complete human failure.
Because the first flight was perfect. And my stupid camera cut it in two. But my first flight was perfect. And it flew wonderful. Perfect landing and everything. The thing was hauling ass. I took off the second flight. As soon as I put the gear up, I lost it. Everything went into brownout mode. And you have to have speed with those planes. And if they start pulling up at all, they just start falling out the sky. So that's what happened. It went into fail safe and then just kind of nosed up and then fluttered to the ground and went splat. So
hey Nate, I got one that's similar to that, sort of, kind of. Not quite as far, but yeah, I destroyed my. Let's see.
No, is that an Avanti?
Yep, it was.
It used to be.
Well, you can tell it isn't super bad because I could tell what plane it is.
Yeah.
True.
Oh, there's nothing.
You couldn't tell what plane mine was.
Barely even use a tail. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
And Jeff was flying with one of them little Lemon RXs in there.
Oh, you guys.
Come on now.
Hey, all jokes aside, the two planes that I crashed when I first got back into flying a couple years ago, I like an idiot, I put park light receivers in them.
Boom.
Went too far, and they both crashed within 50 feet of each other.
I'll tell you what, Lemon RX,
the new stuff.
The new ones. Okay, wow. I have one of the old ones in my A4, my F-35 little short antenna. Those are fine. The new ones with those damn diversities, those are horrible.
Wow, Bill, it's been a blast, man. You've missed it. It's been good.
Yeah, we've been chopping it up pretty good here.
And having fun too, man.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Bobby, you can tell when you're a bachelor when you've got the directions for cooking French bread pizzas on your refrigerator.
Dude. You gotta step it up a notch.
Well, my freezer's only so big, my man. And, the boxes don't fit.
It's not about the size; it's about how you use it, dude. So as long as you got that freezer and you
may not get to the bottom, but it'll get the sides.
That's right. That's right.
Did you just say that?
Yes.
He did.
What the hell?
Hey, he is a wise one. In his young age, he is extremely wise.
I had to,
I
dude.
can't believe you said
It went
that.
that way, dude.
That man's
It went that way down the road.
Wow.
But no, man, it's Gooniac. Me and Jeff were talking about you the other day, man, and we're very happy and thankful for you, man, because not only have you been super supportive, like of our channel and everything, but dude, you've given us awesome advice. You like gave Jeff an 80 mil. You gave us some Firey Booties that we got coming out in video.
Yeah.
I mean, dude.
It's like, and I still have a whole bunch of giveaway stuff. I still got to sit down.
Yeah, man.
But
Dude.
no, that's the whole thing about what I do. I do it just for the hell of it. And, you know, I'm here to help people above and beyond. Yes, I do make Firey Booties and sell them. But majority of what I do, I like helping people out and just helping people get more addicted to this hobby. Because that's, you know, it'll, you know, it's helped me with my sanity.
Same here.
I still am an idiot, but you know what I mean.
It
helps.
get it.
It's
we
stress
could do
relief.
is we could pass out crash pieces, just sign them and mail them to people
and hand it off. Yeah, there you go.
Who wants a signature from us?
Dude.
You know what I mean? It's like
nobody, but it's
we're
fun.
two random dudes out here flying RC airplanes.
So,
like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that idiot crashed this piece. And look, this is a part of his plane.
Right.
BB, not
Wild Bill,
only
what's
that.
happening, Wild Bill? We see you. What's happening,
Oh,
man?
see you, Wild Bill.
Hey, thank you.
Oh, hey, Wild Bill. I should say.
Oh, he's
hey,
saying hello.
Yeah, he's saying hey, and I'm saying hey back.
What's up?
No,
But yeah, so no, man, I just wanted to tell you that because seriously, we really appreciate everything and the hospitality. You've been like that since day one, man. And been super
No
positive,
worries.
so.
Yeah, that's like I said. That's just how I am. That's just what I do.
No,
It's all
we
about
like
helping the community and keeping all the keeping everybody inspired.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
You know what the good thing also is?
What, Jeff?
Is when you have kids, you have the excuses to eat their fruit snacks.
Oh, absolutely, dude. That's
Fruit
all
snacks.
we do.
Jesus, I gained all my weight because of them damn things.
So, GB, I'll tell you, yes, but I also hang out at the airport every weekend. The airport's just as bad as the Zoom calls, man. Because you get like old vets or just like we've got a lot of old time pilots, like a lot of our Topaz like ex crop duster pilots, and like they've got a lot in their vocabulary, dude.
I won't mention names on the side. I got it named out.
This dude. Oh man, he's funny. LJ's good, man. I kind of hate he moved to the West Coast, but if there's anybody that we can cook off, Jeff, it's LJ.
Well, I mean, he moved from 1,800 miles away to 2,200 miles away.
Yeah,
It's okay.
Yeah. And he never, you noticed, Jeff, he never offered to give us any of his airplanes.
What? To give you play?
He
What?
never, dude. Offered to
How
give
dare
us
you.
anything, man.
And I even offered to fly out there and help him move.
You did. You did.
And you know what he told me? I got an air mattress you can sleep on.
Yeah, like
No,
who
I
does
want to
that?
like be up in the Hilton or something. I mean, I want to be comfortable.
He would.
Air
He's
mattress
not
in
that
the
dude.
bed. Air
He's
mattress
just
in the
that
bed
dude.
of the truck. There you go.
I
Yeah.
think he said a futon. Like, I'm 6'3", 300 pounds, man. I need something a little more than a futon.
An air mattress.
You sleep all that corn. I told you, dude. You're about corn fed
No,
too,
the
Jeff.
corn.
I'm
All
telling
that
you,
corn.
man.
What the hell?
That corn and the potatoes. I'm telling you, dude. That gravy's thick around these parts.
They got that sweet tea down here, man.
What? No.
That's right. We turned him on to the cheer wine, dude. He was like,
Yeah,
"What is that?"
I'm going to mail them a case of Cheerwine. And they can
We
try
should.
it.
We
Oh,
honestly
Lord.
should, man.
We'll have to do a show of us just sitting there taking swigs of that.
You're going to be sitting there and be like, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh man, what you do?
If I like
to a
it,
junkie,
if I like it, I'm gonna drink the whole case.
Nate'll be sit. See,
Yeah.
now I'm gonna blame you guys when I have Nate on the show. He's gonna be burping and farting. It's gonna be all because of you guys.
It's gonna be a wrap. I promise
It's
you
all his
that.
fault.
It's gonna be a wrap.
But anyway, as I was saying though, guys, like I said, I appreciate all this speed trial stuff because people always ask, "How fast you think it's going? How fast?" And you guys have ways to show it. You know, you've shown both radar and the GPS. So people, anybody wants to know, I'm thinking
Yeah.
it's because stuff I've never really even paid attention to. We had Max out there with his radar gun once, but haven't been able to compare the two, the GPS and the radar. That's cool. I think that's pretty cool. I appreciate
I'll
that.
tell you, that's actually rather scary, honestly, standing out there in the middle of the
Dude.
field.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude,
With the missile coming at you, man.
hell yeah. Oh, hey, that's my old bird that they killed.
Oh wow, dude, she is
Jeez.
done, man.
They
That-
didn't even have that on video. They just showed pieces after.
Dude, I know exactly what caused it too.
Uh-oh, what was it?
The first 30 seconds of he
Brown out?
he videoed it for 30 seconds of it flying. Never put the flaps up.
Oh,
That's
John
what
T's
that
like
is.
need pedo tube ratings too. I'm
Pito.
like, dude, I'm telling you. So the story behind the whole doing the speed trials is like I was sitting around and I'm like, dude, we need to do something, that's different and see what these airplanes are doing, because we always get these airplanes and we're like, how fast are they going? And we're literally just guesstimating, you know?
Right.
And I had the radar gun and I'm like, Jeff,
The
let's do the
first
radar
video,
gun.
I
Yeah.
told Bobby, I said, look, you're a little brick wall. You stand in front of me. I'm tall enough I can film
Yeah.
over you.
This dude hides behind me, like, you know what I mean? I'm like,
Then you can
yeah.
duck and it'll just hit Bobby.
Yeah, exactly. There's no love over there. I'm telling you, man. But no, so we did it, and it
I'd
was
made sure
fun.
you got to the hospital, Bobby. Yeah, I won't go let
I
you
know,
just
man.
lay
Yeah, that's true. Then you got somebody that can drive you there. You're all good.
Yeah, after I kicked the bucket on the way to the hospital.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was the thing behind it, and literally the whole point. Some people ask us a lot of questions. They're like, dude, the radar gun's not accurate. It's actually accurate.
It is.
It
Just
is.
you can't always get it straight on, which is the problem.
Bingo.
It's
You put the
hard to
GPS
do.
in the planes too.
Yes. So we put the GPS in there because here's the thing. We can't really get the speeds in a dive, right? The accurate speeds in a dive.
Right.
But the whole point, for the GPS in there is to get the dive speeds. And then we get the radar gun for the flat and level 50% and then wide open, full throttle speeds. So you can really see what it's capable of. But
Right.
the whole journey, man, has been awesome. And it's
Yeah,
been fun.
So then there's no guesswork. You're actually
Yeah.
able to see what it can do.
And
How
I'll tell
many
you.
times have you looked at a plane and wondered how fast it was going?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Well, there
The
you
funny thing is, you guys asked earlier what the favorite airplanes were,
go. Mhm.
and mine is a weird one. I actually have two, but Jeff knows it. One is the Stinger 90,
Mhm.
and I mean it's a phenomenal airplane. Launches
I see
off
it
the
sitting
ground, rotates like crazy. Yeah, dude, I broke the landing gear off of it because they're not. That's the fatal flaw with that airplane. The pin broke, but
Oops.
better than that, and it's a sleeper of a plane, dude. It's that 90 millimeter Venom, dude.
Oh hell yeah, the Venom.
The
Yeah,
football,
that's-
the
Nate,
flying
I don't
football.
know.
Nate had one, but he gave
Nate.
it to.
I gave it
Jack.
to Little Jack, which I didn't fly it as much.
I got
You
the
shoulda
high-
gave it to
The
little-
high
little
performance
Jeff over
one,
here.
the newest one that
How
came
was I
out.
supposed to ship that thing? The whole thing glued together.
Dude, I'm telling you, man.
And I saw a little clip you did. The sound that thing makes.
Dude,
it's
yeah.
soundproof.
If you
And
get a
it's
chance,
off the
go
ground
on
in a couple
Instagram.
feet.
And you have the Outrunner, right?
Yeah, no,
Dude,
that's the
oh my-
in-runner.
Yeah, he has a 9-blade.
Yeah, it's the
Oh,
non-blade.
his sound like a 12 blade, but
Dude,
But even
that
the Outrunner, it was
is-
off the ground.
I
in
know,
like
dude.
a monster.
Mine was the 9-blade Inrunner. I mean, holy crap! Talk
Dude.
about unlimited vertical.
Yeah, it's
Right after
amazing.
takeoff.
And the thing is I was trying to do a speed trial in it. I didn't have Jeff with me, so I just threw in the GPS in it.
Mhm.
And I was told, and I watched Hamilton Che's video.
Good.
You put that sucker in a dive, and then
It won't come out.
the elevator said, "Hey, dude, we're not working that."
Right.
Any
I was
twin-
like
any twin
scared to do
boom,
that.
Any
Yeah.
twin boom will do it.
Yeah, so I didn't put it in a vertical, but I will tell you this, and I'm kind of, spoiling the beans on it, but it doesn't matter. But I got 108 miles an hour out of that thing.
Yep.
That is cooking.
And
For
the
that
whole thing
thousand
starts
air-
shaking and flapping when
Yeah.
you do that.
Oh yeah,
It'll start
Yeah.
shaking.
yeah. The wings, I could see the wings doing like this, and I was like,
Yeah.
Glue the wings on, and you'll like the plane so much better. Unless you
Yeah.
have to take them off for transport.
Bobby,
I glued
what-
them on, dude. The plane flew so much better with the wings glued.
"I'll do that. I'll
What
do
was
that."
it we were flying that didn't want to pull up?
Oh, we did a speed trial on the Consendo.
Oh yeah, that'll
And
do it.
the,
That'll do it.
The
Yeah.
little lawn dart. What was that
Which
thing?
one?
The
Oh,
Flash.
the FMS
The
Flash.
Flash.
Dude,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that didn't want to pull up. Remember?
we did
Dude,
the
that's
speed
not
trial
good.
on the Flash, and I had that thing was such a handful that just to get it all trimmed out, man. And
V1200. I know you fly off grass, but you should do a V12, dude.
yeah, the V12 was perfectly fine, but I tell you what, man, that little FMS, I flew it one time and I was done. I said
after I limp wristed it the first time.
Yeah.
Number one.
Hey, the video don't lie, Jeff. You limp wristed it, dude, and I'm like, Jeff, I need you to toss it like you've been eating corn. And he tossed it like you've been eating ramen noodles, dude. I was like, what is this?
That's what I had. No corn on that one.
Hey,
what you talking about? That's what I had for dinner.
Rukin.
I'm not gonna lie though, I don't blame Jeff. There was a guy at the field with one left, and he literally had a glove with like aluminum in the fingers, and it hit his glove.
Dude,
but it did hurt him because he had this crazy glove on.
It's scary, man. It's scary. So, and that's what I said. I said, you know what? This airplane is not for me, man. It's just not for us.
Look at GB.
So, GB said it's never good to limp
wrist it, dude.
That's it. It's true.
And you know that question I asked about what your favorite plane was probably loaded. Okay,
GB's
I probably
funny,
should have
man.
asked what's your favorite EDF and what's your favorite prop plane.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah,
because both of you, all three of you guys went straight to EDFs.
Yeah,
well,
that's what everything.
Enjoy.
I was gonna say that's not necessarily true. I didn't start in EDFs. I was a 3D guy before I got EDFs.
Yeah, but no, what I'm saying is that what everybody said their favorite plane was an EDF.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's because subconsciously we were thinking that you were talking about EDFs because that's what you were talking about prior to.
I fly EDS more than anything now, but I do fly a little bit of everything.
But
I still love my gas planes, my nitro planes.
I've got a bunch of prop planes along with EDFs. I've got like an equal mix.
Bobby, that's how a garage should look.
Jeff, he doesn't have a car in his garage. Mine looks like that with a car in it.
Well, we don't have a car in here because all that. That's not my prop. Well, I mean that box is nice storage, but
hey, was that little yak that came out from FMS?
The CJ6, yeah.
How is that thing?
Yeah, CJ.
I'll pull it over here.
How is it? Yeah, bring that into light, man. I was looking at that and I was like, I don't know.
Those little things fly good.
I got it for free. I got it for free, so I can't complain. But dude, I mean, it's a fun little plane. It looks good. I've just got an AR620 here, no AS3X. I mean, flies great.
Doesn't need it.
I love the 620s, dude. That is by far the best little receiver.
I like the 620s, and then if I want like AS3X, either go like a lot of my planes have the 637, but then like my free wing MiG 29's got the 8360 because I've got the elevators on separate channels.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That new Hobby King Yak 11.
This thing's cool.
I like it.
Yeah, that's a prop plane. I'm probably gonna get.
Me too.
And I'll probably get the regular camo version. I don't need the race.
Yeah,
I was looking at that too, and I decided that's what I'm gonna get. And the price is okay. Like, and you talked about it before on your channel, Gooniac, but like the pricing of everything, it's going up, and it's just it is what it is.
And they're the good thing is Hobby King, they seem to be sticking steady to their prices.
I literally was gonna buy that yak, but then Hobby King's website was like down or something. It wasn't working. Like, when I went,
and the good thing about Hobby King, when they put stuff up for sale, it's available
immediately.
Yeah, and that's my thing. I just don't understand why these other guys don't do that. You know what I mean? Because then you're taking a potential chance for your customers to be upset or let down. You know what I mean? Right. If you don't come through. So, from a business standpoint, that kind of baffles me. But like I said, there's a method to the madness, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So
and
it takes 50 to 60 days for a Connex box that comes from China to the United States. Did y'all know that?
Used to,
yeah.
When they were a reasonable price. Now, who knows what it is now?
They're better off on an airplane.
Hey, fun fact. So, for one, look, I had to use that ESC out of the Avanti, Bobby.
Oh, damn. It'll work.
That's smart. Yeah, that'll be good. Reckham Roy, I know the price of bacon, dude. I eat bacon every Sunday, only on Sundays and Saturdays. And, dude, around here, it used to be $3.99. Now it's like $5.99. It's ridiculous.
Hey, there's a place right down the road, Bobby, at the Carolina Butcher Shops. Get 15 pounds for $45.
15 pounds.
Yep.
Dude, that's straight up just trying to kill people out there, man. 15 pounds? You don't need 15 pounds of bacon, sir.
So, I got a buddy of mine, guys.
No one needs 15 pounds of bacon.
He's a hot Jeff guy. And
Jeff
he hauls containers.
I could, I feel that.
Keep going, Jeff. I'm listening.
Like so, y'all, like just a standard container that comes on the ship.
Yep.
Like a one-way container, which is brand new in China, shipped here, and then they sell it off the boat.
Right.
Costs you about $8,900 for a 40-footer, just for an empty container.
Empty container.
And that's here on the East Coast. So he used to
make it. Yeah.
Yeah, he used to get a 40-foot for about $2,200.
Yes, John T.
Right.
That same container right now for a wind and water tight container is going to run you about $5,800.
Yep.
John T's right. He says it's all about need.
That's what I said, dude. Amen.
Want. And here's the thing. We gripe, and I always say this. I will say, we gripe about the difference of $50 to $100, but yet we'll go out and buy $400, $300, $600, $700 airplanes. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like,
I was gonna bring up the X-Fly versus free-wing jet price. I'm like, well, okay, it's $40, but if you're spending $600, what's $40?
What's
Right?
$40?
Hey, Bobby's famous words. Okay, his favorite phrase. Okay, you ready for this? What's $50 amongst friends?
Yeah, dude. What's
Exactly.
$50, man?
Yeah.
Hey, friends, it's $50.
$50.
Yeah,
$50.
knocks $50 off, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Help a
So,
brother
hey
out,
guys,
dude.
hey, Wild Bill's got a good question. He says, "What's the best sub $200 EDF 64 millimeter?" And I got an answer, but I'm going to ask you guys first. What do you think?
Sub $200.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I like for the price. What they're $140. The free wing F-18s.
Yep, I was going to say that. The F-18 and the F-22.
The F-22, dude, high
I
performance.
was going to say the F-22 or Snow Valley, the Marlin. The Marlin is a fun one too. I know the Marlin's not scale, but flaps.
Yeah.
With flaps and all that, the Marlin flies really good. And if you don't like the stock look, they sell one. They sell one plain white.
Plain white. Yeah. No, the Dynam too. That's a 70 though, but it's still under $200. It used to be the medium.
Dynam.
I had the what was that? It was the free wing Viper high performance, that little one, the 64.
The Stinger?
Yeah, it was a Stinger, dude. That thing was all over the place. I can't say that was a good one. Yeah, dude.
That little blue and white was a damn rocket, though,
Bobby.
I had the Hobby King variant. Hobby King sold the same plane. It was like
for which one?
Crazy
orange. It was like this big.
And they had the one that they sold in like rainbow color.
Yeah, that's what I had. And then I painted it yellow.
Paul McNeil said he needs 30 pounds of bacon.
And then crashed into a tree.
30 pounds of you eat at least a portion of that. Your blood's gonna be so thick you can't even walk to the the bathroom.
Gonna be bacon. John T said $50 must be at least a gum job over there.
Oh, wow.
First of all, around these
far.
parts, it's about $20. But anyway,
hey,
TMI.
20, Bobby. No, stop.
I only know this because I know this.
Speaking from experience?
No, not at all. Not
that
at
was
all.
That was a quick answer. You got the answer out quick.
Yeah.
Now, whoever was asking about the 64 millimeters, check out the 50s, the new 50s. Those are definitely worth
that little Hawk, dude. I'm impressed.
The Hawk and the T-33, and then even that little Viper, the Viper too. Totally worth looking at.
Three flights on that little Hawk, and none of those flights were below 30-mile-an-hour winds. The thing was badass.
Yeah. Those 40s, I mean the 50s, especially now with the new hardware.
Talk about 40
millimeters. Really good. They're gonna be really good. Nah, you ain't getting no 40. Forget that 40.
Hey, nope. Ariel RC Works asked a good question. What's your fastest EDF?
Fastest EDF F5.
How fast did you get those the F5 at?
Back in the days, I have to do it again with the new X-Fly.
Jeff, maybe I need to get another one.
Max was able to get a radar on it of over 130, but that was with the older FMS. That's not with the new stuff.
Mine was easily doing 140 on Saturday.
Yeah, and I was able to keep up with and pass a plane that was doing 160. So
good God, what airplane was that?
That's the F5. Oh, the plane was the plane that could do that was the Avanti, the bigger wooden Avanti.
The actual composite Avanti.
Oh, yeah.
The F5 with the FMS 2100. So my F5's new, and I got it with the 9-blade. And the F16 80 millimeter has the 2100 kV. But So I bought the new 2000 kV FMS for my F16. So I snagged the 2100 out of the F16 and then put the 2100 in the F5. And dude, what the fuck did Jeff send you, dude?
What are you doing?
Man, you can't take this dude anywhere, man.
He's like me. You can't take me anywhere.
What the hell?
Oh my God.
I will cause something, dude.
Hey, Mac O'Neill said we got 30 pounds of bacon running all over the Texas.
This stupid Jeff.
Am I wrong?
No. Hey, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm agree with you. Bro.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong? It ain't gonna hurt my feelings.
You need to change the lighting or something. That's it.
Do something, dude. Do something.
Ray, send me this. I gotta see this.
It's all good.
I'll send it to you.
Oh, is it something that if he sends it to me, he might get thrown in
No, it doesn't matter. You can send it.
because I'm 16.
That's
Hey,
part
Jeff,
of the
I
reason
sent
why
that
I
to
turn
you.
off the lights in here, and I have a one light to make it look like I'm less. I don't know. But my eyes are all red today. I've been rubbing my eyes all day.
See, Tim, I'm not the only one who looks at my phone and starts laughing at random crap.
Oh, dude.
I'm not the only one.
It's ridiculous.
Can't take
man.
them anywhere. My God.
Let's see. Wild Bill said was thinking of the new Ares Hawk and the T-33, but I want wheels. The T-33 is nice, man. It flies pretty good.
Yeah. I'm not going to say you're wrong, Jeff.
See, that helped a little bit.
There
That
you
did
go.
help a little bit. But
This guy. I don't even know anymore what's going on. Oh, there you go, Jeff.
yeah.
Hey, we good?
The white part didn't get fixed.
Yeah. It's 2021.
Oh, man.
2021, we're all inclusive here.
Yeah.
Oh,
God,
man.
dude.
Oh,
That's hilarious. Oh my God.
Hey, man,
Oh.
that's like day and night.
So Paul Ballard, it's just all about the lighting, man. That's all it is.
Paul Ballard, I said I look really white with that light on, and I did. 'Cause look.
Oh my God. Dude.
Hey, man, I'm glad I could make y'all laugh.
Too much fun. Way too much fun.
Yeah, dude.
I knew it was gonna be fun when Gooniac
He's
was
all,
like, "Hey
"Turn
man,
it
you
off."
want to come onto the channel?"
He's
I'm
all,
like,
"Turn it off."
Yes, we do.
Fred Barron says, "Turn it off."
Oh man. And you know the beauty of all this is, man, is like that's a whole cool part about the hobby, man. It's like, you guys are from all over the country, well, not country, but over, United States. And it's like we have this RC airplane stuff in common,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all a big freaking kumbaya moment.
Yeah.
It's cool. You know what I mean? It's real cool.
We all have that one thing in common.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
We're all kind of crazy,
Nobody in their right mind does this, dude.
sitting
Yeah.
on the ground, looking straight up.
I know a camera, man.
Like this.
More snow and rain. Wreck 'em RC. We want some. I wish we could get some snow
Doing the
this
whole
way.
Stevie Wonder thing, looking at our plane.
No, New Year's Day.
Exactly.
Hey, y'all notice Stevie
Oh,
Wonder is
man.
still doing the braids, man. He's about lost all his hair, and he's
And
still
it's
doing
like
like
the hairline's like back here. It's like, go Stevie. I mean, I know you can't see it and everything, but people can, it's
Yeah.
way the hell back here.
Jeff, what are you doing?
Oh man.
I forgot I'm not on the Zoom, dude. I was about to show something, but would totally get.
Oh, don't do it. Don't
Oh
do
my
it.
God, man. I'm telling you, dude.
I'm gonna send it to Jeff, and you'll get his reaction.
That is hilarious, man.
No.
I don't even think I filmed this stuff to Ray, dude.
Oh no, I haven't been on that Zoom at all because had too much stuff going on. But
Yeah, I haven't either, man. These kids keep me
Fan
so
now, though.
busy. It's nonsense.
And that's the thing with this hobby too, because I ended up taking a break when my kids were born. So
It's hard, dude.
I took pretty much like a 7-8 year break.
It's
I'd fly.
hard, man.
I'd fly here and there, but I got out of it for a while just to hang with the kids.
Yeah, it's and like the fact it's hard because it's like, I got two kids trying to do the thing. They're super active, trying to fly my airplanes, trying to make videos, and then
The second one's
Sometimes-
even better, Jeff.
like Jeff said, man, it becomes it's like a second job sometimes.
And it's like it's an obsession that you have to keep constantly working.
It
at.
is.
Uh oh, my phone just went off. What am I looking at?
Boy, here we go. Here we go.
Oh Lord, what the
What
heck?
is
Y'all are stupid.
what is this?
Y'all are stupid. $1 make you holla, honey boo boo.
20 is a 20.
Wow.
You like the second one, Jeff?
There's another one. There's another one, Bobby.
Oh my god, dude, this is nonsense.
Oh Lord. Yeah. That's enough to give you nightmares.
Absolutely. I want no parts of that, dude.
Oh, I'm crying, guys.
Oh my god.
Makes me laugh every time.
Oh my gosh. What did Snow say? It says also RC Castle has fantastic gear set for the Marlin.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, they have the
RC Castle, even though they're over there in China, you can still get some pretty damn good stuff.
Oh,
from
dude!
those guys.
Every time I get a fan from them, I have it in like a little over a week.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
What?
did you pay for EMS or was that regular?
Whatever the cheaper one was.
Oh, really? And you got it that fast? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Usually I'd pay for EMS and I'd get stuff in as fast as 2 days.
RC Aerial Works. He said, "What plane is? Oh, that's the old school. What was that? Viper?
Yeah. Viper.
Taft.
Yeah.
Taft Viper.
Guys, I'm turning.
I
the
haven't
camera
flown it
off
yet.
for a second.
Can't wait
I'll
to
be
fly
right
it. We'll see what happens."
Hey, did y'all know the MD on Mad Dog 2020 didn't mean Mad Dog?
No. What'd it mean? Let's see.
Mogan David.
I had no clue. But yeah, Area RC Works. That's what that is, dude. I haven't even flown it yet. Just picked it up today. Actually, it's got it secondhand, and it's a 90 mil. So we'll see how it goes, man. I'm kind of excited about it. I wanna see how this one flies in relation to the E-Flight Viper 90. Obviously, the E-Flight's going to be better, I think, but I don't know. We'll have to see what you think, Jeff. It's not balsa, it's foam.
I think the Taft is going to fly okay, but it's not going to hold a candle to that E-Flight.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I agree. But the Taft does fly nice, but the E-Flight is just,
No, GB, I did too. My whole life has been a lie drinking that nasty mess. Thought it was Mad Dog, but it's
Freaking
not.
Mad Dog 2020. My God.
Mogan David.
Ooh.
It's
Some of that
not
Wild
Mad
Irish
Dog.
Rose. You don't know anything
Yeah.
about Wild Irish Rose, though.
Oh, Richards? Oh, come on now.
Mhm.
That's the wino mess.
It is. They put fruit like crushed pineapples in that stuff.
What were we talking about? I heard Mad
that
Dog.
wild
Alright,
Irish
so
Rose. It comes like in a
MD
flask looking
2020.
bottle.
Ew.
Is it
That's
Mad
that-
Dog? It stands
Yeah.
for Mogan David.
Mogan David.
That doesn't even sound delicious at all.
No.
It's like a headache in a bottle.
The crazy thing is, it's low alcohol, but it knocks you on your ass.
Yeah. You wake up and it's an instant
Like,
headache.
oh, your head's hurting, and yeah.
Ariel RC Airworks, he says, "What's so good about that E-Flight Viper 90?
You guys just don't understand.
You got to have one to fly.
If
in order
you
to
have never
understand.
flown that plane, and I don't like the 70mm Viper, I hated it. Couldn't
Yeah.
stand it.
I think it's
Especially the gear. The thing bounces and it just flies really boring. You get the 90. Ooh, the 90. It's just something special. Oh shit! What now? Jeff's still laughing again. What's
What
going
in the
on?
world?
Oh, god damn. Oh, shit. That's funny.
Wow.
Oh,
Mad Dog,
I don't know anything about that.
moving David.
Malt liquor is better for head pounders.
Oh, goodness.
Mm. So it says now, I drink adult grape juice.
I'm not posting that. I'm not even.
no, don't post it.
I'm not.
Look at it,
That's
Bobby.
just- oh, man. Oh, good old Oompa Loompa. Wow.
Dude, that is that is ridiculous, dude. That is ridiculous. Oh my God. I don't even know what to do with these dudes anymore. Oh my God. That's
I don't think me and Jeff could be around each other, dude. That'd
So
be-
I mean, I
that'd
guess
be
we
too
might
much.
have waited a little too long because there's only 19 people here now. But I had wanted to, because I've been doing this for doing the burner thing for almost 3 years now. So
Wow.
this is the end of 2021.
Yeah.
So I was going to do a little bit of a sale here to end out the year.
Do it.
And for those of y'all that are in here, I'll post it out and do it on the channel a little later. on other stuff, but I'm gonna do this for the single burners. I'm gonna do $6 off.
Ooh.
So instead of $60, it'll be 54. So I'm gonna run that through the end of the year, and then see what everybody thinks about that. Just trying to make everything a little easier on everybody because everybody else's prices are going up. Mine are gonna have to, but I'll try to help everybody out a little bit for the end of the year. So there's going to be a sale. Fiery Booties will be on sale, and no, you're not going to go to Taco Bell and get a Fiery Booty. You're going to get a Fiery Booty for your RC airplane.
You might.
Well, I was going to say, if you're talking for us, maybe.
Yeah.
Hey,
but,
Gooniac, I wanted to ask you, how many of those Fiery Booties do you think you've produced?
Oh, I know. I can give you pretty much a damn good estimate.
Wow.
It's over 2,000. I'm pushing.
Wow.
2,500 over the last couple of years.
Good gosh, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really turning
every
them
single
out.
one made by these nubby little fingers.
Yeah.
So
It's amazing.
Yeah, I've done a lot.
John T
Jeez.
said he wants to put burners on the AL-37 just for the hell of it.
Hey, it can be done, man. I can do it. You know that. And I think you might even have them already.
That's impressive.
Yeah. So it can be done. But yeah, no, it's pushing 2,500 now.
You know what I like?
Quite a bit.
You've had some problems with shipping and stuff.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, I need it.
What?
Oh, I was just gonna say something stupid, but
Brain fart.
You always say something stupid. So what?
I was just gonna say the problems with shipping is nice not to have.
Yeah, it's nice not to have, but
I was gonna say it in like a funnier way, but it just
because you're local to him, so he doesn't have to worry about his shit.
Oh, so he gets a discount, is what he's saying, Jeff. I don't
no,
like
not
that
a
at all.
discount. I just don't have to deal. I just don't have to deal with waiting 4 weeks.
right.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I just have.
Wait. What are you saying? Gooniac slow?
No, shipping.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah.
It sounded to me like you said Gooniac was slow, talking about I don't have to wait 4 weeks.
Let's talk about this, Jeff.
Yeah, Gooniac, you might need to step your game up, man. Evidently, you're making Nate wait too long.
No. Yeah, see, Nate. Well, he moved away. He used to be able to get them in 15, 20 minutes.
If I want to get some Firey Booties, I got to drive an hour. But I mean, that's
Oh man.
He
Hey.
wants to get his Fiery Booty. He's got to drive an hour.
No, just go
Yeah.
find your local Taco Bell. You'll be
I
good.
was getting ready to say.
Well, you know what's funny is the closest Taco Bell to me is about 30 minutes. So.
Them chalupas will get you right, dude. Oh, my
DoorDash.
God.
DoorDash.
That is
Oh.
hilarious.
Bonnie, you see this?
No,
Oh,
I can't-
won't
What
focus.
is it?
I can't read that.
See what that is.
Oh,
I
I see that.
see my
Yeah.
reflection, but I don't see anything else.
Yeah, I see
Is
that.
this one? Is this one?
Serious?
Oh,
yeah.
serious? Yeah.
Yeah, he told me he was going to get one.
Oh, hold on.
Hey,
LRC
let's,
works.
let's,
See you
let's
later.
talk about this. What
I'm
do you
not doing
guys
it.
think about the Sirius?
I'm done.
Nate's got it. Nate's got it.
Yeah. Here's my dilemma with that one. It seems extremely good. I know it's got the X-Fly in there. I heard it was extremely fast.
Yeah.
But what is your take on that one there, Gooniac? And,
It's not a bad plane. I don't like the scheme that it comes in.
Yeah.
And Nate will show you what he did. His looks really good with what he did. But the plane flies really good. Flies
Is it-
really good.
pretty quick.
Very quick. And then if you make the couple changes that we did, Nate opened up a couple of the cheaters, and it just made it better.
Really?
So the thing's quick. It's basically it's a sport jet. I don't know if it's that great on grass, but see
Nate, that looks
the
good.
scheme Nate put it in. That looks really good at that.
That does look good.
more like a jet from the early
So-
60s.
Looks like it
Wow.
almost looks like a T-33
Kind of.
scheme.
Very
I
similar.
try
Yeah.
to make it like an early jet era look.
Yeah.
But so on the side, there's these cheaters or like
Yeah.
vents, and it has like this hunk of foam in the front
Mm-hmm.
of it. I cut that
It's
out.
made out of foam.
It's awful. It's a big hunk of foam.
Boom.
I mean, da-da-da.
So I cut that out, made this just one big hole, and then on the louvers,
Cut out every other one.
I cut out every middle one. There used to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Why not just cut all of them out and just have a big hole back there?
No, well, you still want it to be a little protection, and he cut
Yeah.
every other one. That opened
Yeah,
up a lot.
so
That makes
now
sense.
I think they made like they made a new like 3D printed cheater vent, and I don't think it's bigger. I think it's just like this. So I cut every second one out, and I mean
Right.
the plane has a little bit more thrust now. So
Wow.
Bill. Grizzly won't cut.
So unlimited vertical is not an issue.
Yeah.
no, and I
No.
mean, dude, I'll tell you what, the plane's awesome, and I like it, and now I love it even more because
I think I'll get one, dude. I'm
It
serious.
looks better in that scheme.
It does.
Because the red, white, and blue is kind of cheesy.
it's that
But,
Mount Blue.
Yeah.
Alabama said
I
Nate
feel like they were
is
like,
Firey Booty
Americans will love
pilot.
this. It's gonna sell. They're super patriotic.
Yeah.
Let's make it
Hey,
red, white, and blue. It'll
hey,
sell.
Hey, GB, you can't
I was
have
there for a
limp
while.
wrists with big holes. But anyway,
Yeah,
Big hole?
that is hilarious.
Sometimes big holes are nice.
yeah, I was gonna say, but you can't have limp wrists and big holes. Come on.
That's right, Jeff. I've been telling my man that since day one.
Yeah, but
Oh, but yeah. So, but
I did test some Firey Booties for you, right, Ray? Like you had
no, you did. You tasted the
Well,
tested.
Bill, I have a problem.
Tasted?
Tested.
He said
Tested.
tasted.
I did, but I meant to say
tasted.
tested. Dude, tested.
tasted Firey Booty. What?
No, he tested.
Well, Bill, I have a slight problem. Sorry.
Oh my god, dude! These dudes are talking about
Impact.
dipping over here.
Is that what you're doing with that dang bottle?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's a Carolina thing.
Man, no, it's they do that out here too.
Oh man.
But look, when I
Yeah,
started
but we
this stuff,
drink it out here just to show how manly we are.
It was 69
Firey
cents.
Booty with the burn mark on it. It still works. I don't know
Hey,
why.
that's
wow.
I don't know why there's a burn mark on it.
Maybe I dropped some solder down in there. I don't know.
So the landing gear are pretty good. They're pretty
Oh, yeah.
robust.
Yeah.
They're actually really strong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I because the when I flew it, I had that doofy landing.
They look really
Yeah.
tiny.
You
They
claimed
do.
well, you can't see now, but there used to be a ding there. That little ding on the wingtip, that's got your name on it.
That's for
Jeff,
me.
what you think, man? We think I should get one?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
It's about $4 a can there, Wild Bill.
These dudes are talking about,
I bought 3 of these for $26 a
X-Fly
month.
Serious, Paul.
dude.
X-Fly Serious, repainted, and all the decals are from the Freewing A4.
Yeah.
The stars and bars are about the right size. I mean,
Oh wow.
If you look at planes from the early '60s, that's what they look like.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah,
F-105,
Looks good, Nate. Hey, I appreciate you
F-101.
grabbing that, dude. That looks great.
Nate wasn't even a twinkle in his daddy's eye.
Shit, I wasn't either. I was negative something back then.
Yeah. Jeez.
Negative something back then.
That looks actually pretty good. Yeah, man. I just been on the fence about that one.
well,
You know.
But they actually, if you buy it through Bitco Hobby, I know it's cheaper at Bitco Hobby. It's not $3.99 now. It's $3.65.
Right. Yeah, it seems like everybody's been pretty happy with Bitco, man. It seems like their support is awesome. So
I bought some parts for this plane from them, and I will buy from them.
You really need to get a headset there, Nate.
Because Bitco is like a two-man business, dude.
Man,
So,
he already talks loud enough. What the hell? We don't need
yeah,
Yeah, well, we can hear him.
him. We don't need him any louder. Shit.
He's
It's
clear on
all
the other
right.
side of his garage.
It's all good.
what the hell?
dang.
What the? Huh?
He does have quite a few airplanes. Yeah. He does have quite a few.
can't hear you.
Tell me what you say. No, that's
Oh man.
yeah, and I got to get a different head cam too, so that hat cam.
Hey,
So
Cam,
that hat cam. I don't even want to repeat what I said, just so that I can get down some other road. But I don't like the mic on the hat.
head
So-
cam.
We need to get a different hat cam. So
Get motion
that's
sickness
what I'm
over there. Yeah, that's quite a bit.
How much you been drinking tonight, Nate?
That's just it. He doesn't drink, and he's already crazy like that.
Yeah.
Wait. What in the hell was the point of carrying your laptop around? You
Just-
carried it around and put it right back in the same position.
He was just showing off, dude. He was stunting on us.
Here, look, we can watch TV. I mean, what you want to do, man? There's the gecko.
Hanger door?
Let's see.
So we were talking about prop planes. That you said, what was your favorite prop plane? We never did get answers on that. Because so with prop planes, I've always liked the P-51. I've had a couple of them, and the one that I've got now is my own P-51B that I made look like a P-51C red tail. So I like the P-51s.
I love
And a
that.
P-47 too. I haven't had many P-47s, but I've had a P-51.
I love the 1.5. Those warbirds are like all my house arsenal. Those are what I fly here at the house, and I take the jets to the flying field. But yeah, there's the FMS P-47 done up in a custom scheme, and then the 1.5 E-Flight Mustang up there on the top. I love that Mustang. That thing rips, dude.
It's not fast enough for me.
Now there's some P51s I did back in the days. I got to find pictures of that stuff. I had a P51, one of the older Park Zone P51s.
Oh, the gunfighter.
I remember Park Zone.
Yeah, the gunfighter, and I clipped the wings on it, clipped the tail, put a 1100 kV motor in the nose, 10x10 prop, and 4S pack, and that thing was like 150 mile an hour missile. It was crazy.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, I love Mustangs. I've got 3 of them, so I love them.
So you're on crowd control then, huh?
Huh?
Crowd control.
Oh, Bauer said the Flightline B-24 is a beauty to fly. That's cool.
Yeah, that plane
That's
is.
what I've always wanted, dude. I just don't like the 2 battery thing.
They fly really fast though.
The 2 battery thing is not that bad, man. I
was gonna say I have the Freewing MiG. I should say if I want to get that, I need to get more 4-cell 3300s because I've only got 4.
Yeah, the MiG is cool. The A10's cool,
Wait.
and it's not so bad.
Oh, sorry guys, my flight simulator loaded up. I clicked the wrong button.
Oops.
I'm hearing music in the background, like, whoa, what the hell's going on?
No, the what else? What other plane?
I did not like that Freewing F-14 Tomcat, man. That thing was just, it was up in the air. It was good. Taking off was fine, but it was stressful, man, just to land.
Yeah.
No margin for error whatsoever.
Well, it depends on the fans you got in there. The original.
Fans and how it's set up.
12 blades.
The setup is the key on that plane.
Mm-hmm. It's a very heavy plane, and I mean, I flew it. I had no problem getting it off the ground and rotate it, whatever. And even with the wings back, it was actually pretty decent. But like I said, it was just it was very heavy landing.
Yep.
And there was no margin for error. It's like,
None.
and all my landings were good, and I still had that compression fracturing going on with the gear, and I was like,
especially with the grass, it's too hard on the grass.
Yeah. So I had to cook that one off because I hate to see
Devin's in the house.
Oh yeah,
Hey, what's up,
Devin?
buddy?
What's up, buddy?
What's up, Craig?
Well, look, hey, you know what? I love you guys, but it's midnight here on the East Coast.
I was gonna say it's kind of late for y'all.
Yeah,
over there.
it's 12:01 over here.
Yeah, I got to be up early.
And I appreciate y'all being here with us. But we wanted to get you on here for a little bit.
That was
We
fun
should
time,
do
guys.
this again sometime.
Yeah,
I think
man.
we
Let's not be
should.
strangers.
Yeah, no, we can do it because this was fun. I think everybody enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We got to have a lot of people on here, Rick.
Yeah.
well,
and
no,
that's-
I agree. But that's the thing. This thing is getting people on here.
Yeah, and it's
I'm gonna
you
try
know,
to
and
do that more
sometimes
often.
like me and Jeff were talking about it. You know, sometimes some people don't want to come on. You know what I mean?
Well, if you guys ever want me on, I'm down. Just let me know.
Same here.
Oh, absolutely, dude. We already talked about that.
Yeah.
We'll have both of you guys on there. That'll be fun, and
Yeah.
and and a couple of other people too. We've been trying to get Jeff's Customs, and we've just never been able to connect.
Yeah. So we'll try to just we need to help each other out. Just support getting other people from your channel to look at my channel, people from my channel check out yours. I put the link to your page in the description here. So guys, be sure to check him out. As he always says in his videos, comment, like, subscribe.
I do say that a lot, don't
You
I?
say it in every video multiple times.
I say it
Over and
over.
over. You even got Jeff saying it now.
I know.
Yeah,
Jeff,
like and subscribe, guys.
Like and subscribe.
Jeff's laughing. I got
Yeah.
coworkers they're like, yeah, Mr. Like and subscribe over there. And I'm like, these dudes.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't want to keep you guys too long, but thanks for being on.
Get Kenny on your show, Bobby.
Oh man.
Man, I can't be on for 8 hours. Come on.
Hey, dude, I don't know how some of these people do the marathon
Dude,
shows.
I've
like
gone
that.
to sleep and woken up, and Kenny's show is still
Still
going.
on.
Dude,
still going.
he's got it down to an art. He has figured out how to do it.
Right.
And the thing is people are still watching.
People are still there. He's still got like 10 people there.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what
when
it
he was
is?
building the shop, he had people watching all
You
the
know
time.
what it
Yeah.
is? A lot of his nighttime shows, when we're all asleep, it's the people overseas that are watching.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's
come
true.
on.
It's like middle of the day for them.
A lot of our fan base is people overseas, we've noticed, and it's
Yeah.
pretty cool because me and Jeff are
Large
kind of
costs.
perplexed because we're like, dude, we hate that we get off early, but
I get off as late as I can, Bobby. I don't know about
I bet you do. I bet you do, Jeff. I bet you do.
I get paid by the hour, man.
I bet you do.
Where's y'all's minds at?
Oh, whatever.
Hey, I had to
Kind
do
of
one
mind.
more stab in there, Oh my God.
Anyway, guys, hey, thanks for hanging, and we're gonna get out of here. We've been on almost 2 hours, so.
Yeah,
Thank you for having us, man.
No,
Dude,
no worries. And if I do this again, we'll do it earlier if we can.
I love
So
the
you don't be on
quadruple
so late.
threat, man. It's so much fun.
This is cool. We talked the whole time. We didn't have any quiet, any weirdness. It was
Nope.
Well, it wasn't like you yelling at me.
Which
of course,
we enjoy.
I'm glad everybody likes it.
People enjoy it, Ray. People enjoy
That's
it.
great, but I don't want it to be just about that. You know,
You have people ask you questions. And
He
then
said
they
he
have
likes
things
his
come.
jets like he likes his women. 2-minute sprint all up.
Wow.
That's about right. That's about right.
2-minute sprint.
Hey,
Hey,
Gooniac,
you just gotta
got
let
a
my
good group
batteries
of guys in
recharge
here.
and I'll be flying again. What are you
I'll
talking
be
about?
flying again. It might just take 30-40 minutes. We'll be back at it.
Dude, you got a good group of dudes in your channel, man. So we certainly appreciate you guys and listening to the banter.
And
We
like I
enjoy
said,
it.
we try to keep everybody on the same page here. So much appreciated. And you guys will be back. I'll be back. Whatever. We'll work it out.
Thank you, man.
All right, guys. I'm out of here. Have a good night.
See you, Bobby. See you, Jeff.
Hey.
Take care.
Comment, like, subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Hit that like button on the way out, guys.
Like that. That's it.
That's it. That's it.
Thanks for hanging with us, and we'll do this again. All right, guys.
Yeah. See ya.
Adios.
Nice.
All right.